John chapter 12, verse 12 through 19. Jesus comes to Jerusalem as king. The next day, the great crowd had come for the festival heard that Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. They took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel." Jesus found a young donkey and sat on it, and it is written, "Do not be afraid, daughter of Zion. See your king coming, seated on a donkey's colt." At first his disciples did not understand all this. Only that Jesus was glorified did they realize that these things had been written about him and that these things had been done to him. Now the crowd that was with him when he was called Lazarus from the tomb and raised him from the dead continued to spread the word. Many people, because they had heard that he performed this sign, went out to meet him. So the Pharisees said one to one another, "See, this is getting us nowhere. Look how the whole world has gone after him." I watch TV while I do that. While I get this video uploaded. Come on, it just don't want to stick sometimes. I did, it was funny though, on the Every Moment Custom, the last portion, part 2 sections I had left, I think that's what I did it with. I just used the pink wax. So I didn't feel like dealing with any of the other stuff. The scented putties I have, the scented waxes I have, the glue dot. I just did the normal pink wax. It's like, you know what? Just gonna do that because it's a stainless steel tip. It's not gonna go and create, like in these pins right here, the wax, as I push it down, will come out this end and it's gonna go in the pin. Now in the stainless steel tips, like in my pin right here, this is the pin I use on my Every Moment. Like in this pin, it just stops right there. So it's not gonna go all the way down in here into the barrel of the tip. It's just only goes so far, so you dig it out and that's just how far it goes. So I did really well with the wax because it would just pack and pack and pack, but it's not going anywhere, so you're just mushing it down enough to where you can't pick it up, so you just have to put new in the pen to pick the drill up to mush it right back down into the pin tip again. And then I'm sitting here thinking I really need to practice on being a light presser, but you know, that's kind of hard to fix when you've been a hard presser for the last 4 years. So okay, so I'm getting here, and then I'll move the paper down and then I'll check you to see where you are to make sure you can still see as I'm going down the square here, because I still got drills in my tray. Alright, there's that one. Make sure those are lining up right. You can kind of tell because you'll see white space. You're not supposed to see white. You're supposed to see whatever the color is in the back. So, still see kind of some of these look like they're off, but get them lined up a little bit there. Okay, so I'm going to move the paper down. Looks like I got a few to do here. So I'm going to move it down right here. And I'm going to make sure you can see, and I have to get up to do it, so just bear with me. It's a 30-something minute video here. Yeah, almost 40. I'm going to pull you up a little bit. There you go. You might get an hour video out of this, because, you know, I can ramble a lot. Of course, I don't know what I'll have for you tomorrow. Who knows? But, you know, you don't get a video on the weekend anyway, so whatever I do tomorrow is going to be for the next week. Alright, so we'll skip that one right there. And we'll just do the checkerboard method again. So we'll go this way with the every other. Oh man. So yeah, and then of course when I was working on my project this week, and the project lasted all week long. It's craziness, but anyway. I listen to music. I can't listen to anything where I can't not concentrate, so that'd be no audiobooks, no true crime podcast, no. And then we have one right here. And then we have that one right there. We're just pulling that there. And then we put that section right there. Okay, so trying to get myself situated here so I'm not like breaking my back. So putting that right there. We'll just fill this part right here in to get ourselves up to the line. what we called our edge. Right there's our edge. So we'll just finish it right there. We'll come down with it. So down it goes right there. Just fill that in. Fill these in. Okay, and then we'll go right here. And then we're going to come over here on this side right here. So this is our bottom line for right there in that section. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to do step method up, because this is a big broad square area. So we're going to go ahead and start going up with that. Just create. Now we're going to start creating little designs in the area. That's what I call it when I'm doing the step method, because I'll either go to the left of it or to the right of it. Just depends on when I get up there what I want to do. So we'll just come up here. Up we go. Come on. Glad to be continuing this session here through YouTube and Facebook. Up we go. Still going up. Still trying to pick the beads up too. Come on. And then there we go. So we're going to go ahead. So I'm sitting here while I'm thinking about it. Let me create my edge, because this is our edge. So we're going to come down. So it'll be nice on our edge. That nice border done. So this is where we're coming down with. And I'm sitting here thinking about it. It's like, wow, you know, that would be really cool, because I was talking to you about how I wanted to do the ABs for the 939s in the black, the 310s for my Justice League ones. And I think maybe an AB border is the way to go, because that would be really cool. It would be, you know, a nice shiny border. If I needed more, I could order more. I was thinking, you know, 4,000 should be enough, you would think. We'll see, we'll see. Just things, you know, that's the cool part about filling the same color in and just creating your little borderline, is you're constantly thinking about how you want to do something when you next want to do it. And that's just what I've been thinking about the Justice League ones, is how I want to do those ABs. Okay, so what we're going to do on this one is we're going to come on here on the left side and do the step method down, because I think this is the longer side and the other side looks like the shorter side. So we'll just fill these right here in. Down we go. I do so much better when I can see where the circle is, as opposed to the other ones that got the smaller ones. You just put it, sometimes I can't really tell where it's supposed to go. I like this. I really like this. I really like this picture from Meg Market from Michaels. I'm really excited to see what more that they're going to be doing. Especially for summer. Stuff should be coming out for summer pretty soon for them. Like I said, I missed, I think last summer was the first summer that they started doing these diamond paintings, and they did different like state areas or different places, because I know they had like Hawaii and Paris. But I'm kind of anxious to see what they're going to do as far as landscapes are concerned, because that's what I like, is landscapes. So, and they got some, what I think are some really cute ones. They aren't what I'd have for myself, but I mean, I'd do them because I think they're cute. But I'm so kind of looking forward to see what they have for the new for summer. I don't know if they did anything for spring or not. I just happened to, like I said, we went to Michael's at the beach, and that's what I found. I liked it. He liked it. He wanted it. So I said, that works for me. I said, that when I can work on something he wants to use and put somewhere, I said, that works. He's got a winter one he likes. So I think this is going to be a summery looking one for him that he wants to put up in his room, in his gaming room. So Yep, he has a shelf area where he can put it. Alright, so we'll come down here, and we're going to go up. Going to go up this time, instead of coming down, we'll go up. Go up this section right here. Just creating our every other space, so all you have to do is just fill them in. That just works. That's how I like to do it. That's how I do a color blocking section. To me, it just goes quicker, and I can talk to you a little better too when we do it that way. Go up that. Trying to find the ones that are flipped over like I need them to be. Alright, so we'll come across and we'll go back down this time. So we'll go right there. We'll fill in our down section. Yeah, so I don't know what it is about the months of February, March, April. I really get slack in my reading. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because it's the months coming out of winter, or you're in some winter and you're expecting some good winter to happen to you, or what, but I always seem to drop the ball during those 2 months and don't read anything like I should. I don't know how, I kind of have an idea of what that time frame is. It's just something I think happens to me every year anyway. But I did, like I said, pick the book back up, and I'm reading. I think that's an accomplishment. It's not like I don't like to still read. I still like to read. It's not like it was before, and I just couldn't do it at all. So how diamond painting came into pass anyway. But yes, I got myself back. And it's something I need to really get myself to do, like before I go vegan, you know, just read some. But yeah, trying to find the right ones flipped over before I start to have to shake my tray again and move these further down, closer to me. Come on. Alright, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Let me shake these up. I think those are two that are stuck together, so it looks like. Move this back up a little bit more. Don't want to cover your view up. Try not to. Hopefully y'all can see over the tray. Come on. Get up there. Alright. There we go. I don't know when I'll get done with this picture. It goes really fast when you, that's what I will say. It goes fast when you do one color at a time. I see now why people do it that way. I just can't imagine doing it on a really big piece. Oh, no. But, yeah, I can see why people like to do it this way. Hey, I'm willing to try anything different, just to do it with you guys. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go ahead and fill this in before I go back down. So I'm going to do little diagonals down, so I'm going to do it this way. So when you start at the top, just pick your piece up here like it wants to, and just come back down the diagonals that you've done. Then as you go, it just gets longer. Come here. Don't want to pick up though. Do I need to put more wax in my pen? That's the only thing about me being a hard presser. It doesn't last very long. That's why I tried different things to figure out what's gonna last long and well for me. Get up there, come on. Up it goes. There we go. I was trying to see if those two are stuck. Nope, they're not stuck together. They're just staticky together. That's good to know, because I didn't really know about rounds sticking like squares do together. Alright, so I need more wax in my pen, so let me stick it in there. I'm starting to not care where I'm putting it as far as the pen's concerned. Just so I can get some, but I'll try to be a little lighter pressing because I got more wax in the pen now, and I want to press too hard and have wax boogers like I had before. So I'm trying. It's really hard to, when you've been doing it one way for so long, to teach yourself, hey, let's go a little light on the pen and putting the beads down, because you know they'll stick, and then if I hit my roller on it, it's going to stick anyway, just to not be so hard press or press hard on the pen. And it goes, obviously you can see it goes a lot faster if you just go lighter. I just, you know, when I get in the zone, I forget sometimes, and then I think, oh wait, I'm supposed to be lightly pressing, and I'm over here beating the crap out of the pen. And you know, the wax comes out, so, and then I have waxy boogers, so. Just this, live and learn, y'all, live and learn. Hey, it's a craft where you're not stuck doing it the same way. You can do it different ways, and you can learn different things of what works for you. And I mean, as long as I've been doing this, it's still learning tricks of the trade for myself, you know. This pressing lightly works. You just get it in, and there's a little bit of wax booger there. I should be able to get that off of my toothbrush. Just brush it across, and then just fill these in. So then now we're starting in the long part of the, is that done the right way? Flip, flip. Come on, flip right, because I know you weren't right. I could tell. A longer section, I guess I should say, it goes fast too. Just put these down right here. Oops. Come back across the top. Back down we go. So we're going back down. Down, down, down we go. And then I'll probably take me a break and go eat me something and play me some Disney. Get right there. Alright, so I need some more. So I'm going to get right here where I have these. Try not to pour too many out. So it doesn't matter because I'm going to leave this on here anyway. Is it covered up? Yeah, let me pull the washi off of here where I got it opened up. So I can pour some out. There we go. And then I'll put this back over. Trying to keep that part sealed so I don't have beads escaping. Just where I need to put that. Okay, I'm going to shake these up. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, put them up there. Let's see if we can go light on the pen again, starting from the bottom and go our way up to the top. Just go lightly. I think you can do lightly better with rounds than you can squares, but squares have a tendency to be pushing each other around to get themselves in the right space. So that works too. Up we go. Come on. Alright, so we're getting these up right here. So finished watching America's Fastest in America. Finished watching that this weekend. Still Sunday, y'all. So that's just so you know where you are on videos here, because this will be Wednesday night's video. But yeah, I finished that up. So started watching Street Outlaws Locals Only. So this is taking place, and I'm gonna go across this row right here to this is my bottom row, just to create that border line right there. Locals only. So these were races with local street racers at the No Prep tracks for the No Prep Kings for last year's No Prep Kings season. They raced, the locals raced against each other to win $5,000, and then they had the opportunity to race against a street outlaw. So the first street outlaw that was raced against in Bowling Green, Kentucky was Jerry Bird. And these are hour-long episodes that come on the Discovery Channel Monday nights. Monday nights are the street outlaw nights. So this is trying to stay off this paper, but it's kind of hard because I'm sticking to it right now. So, but I'm just gonna create my step method with it. Maybe I can pick my arm up and not try to be on the paper so much to create that noise for you. Apologize for that too. But Monday nights are street outlaw nights. So like I said, that was the locals only. So it's 2 hour. Each are hour episodes. And like I said, it was this past Monday night what we watched was Daddy Dave, and the second episode was first episode was Jerry Bird, second episode was Daddy Dave. And so like I said, each person gets an opportunity to race against a street outlaw and the potential to win $5,000. Now, it is obviously the street outlaws, the famous street outlaws have better cars, better motors, faster speeds, blah blah blah. So these local racers are like small tire cars, and it's whatever they built, and they don't. Some may not have a lot of money in it. Some may have money in it. It just depends on how they built them, but what they try to do is negotiate their race. So, what will you give me? How far out can I go? So, the first guy against Jerry Bird went out 200 feet and took the hit. And Jerry Bird, poor Jerry, thought, I don't know what he was thinking he could beat somebody going out already 200 feet. I guess thought he could beat him. Well, Jerry Bird got beat. And so the guy that raced won the $5,000 on beating the locals, and then won $5,000 more by beating Jerry Bird. And then Jerry and his brother, being like they are, Lord y'all, they are so freaking redneck. I love watching street outlaws. I like all the racers. There's some I don't like, but they're just some that get on my nerves. But Jerry Bird, though, he's just so country, can't help himself. But him and his brother, his brother runs his mouth, and Jerry runs his mouth, and and then they get into a fist fight, and then that's just how they are. So it's just craziness. It's like, come on, y'all, really? It's like, everybody's got to run their mouth. I'm the baddest. I'm gonna piss on you. Whatever. It's just craziness. But anyway, they get into a fight. So, and then the next one, of course, this other guy races, and it's against Daddy Dave. And of course, he's trying to negotiate, and they're all there. You see Ryan Martin, you see Murder Nova, Shaw Murder Nova, and so then this guy negotiates. Well, as far as I can throw a tennis ball. And Dave's like, a tennis ball? And Sean from Murder Nova comes in. Yeah, let him do that. He said, that's a legit one. He said, let him just throw the tennis ball, and that's where he starts. He said, that's a good one. You can do okay on that one. So that's what they let him do. So he threw the tennis ball, and then Asian marked where the tennis ball landed. And that's where the guy started, but he also got the hit. So meaning on the hit means he gets to go first, and then you can't leave until he goes. So usually at no prep, it's a light situation. So you light the bulbs up, and then you go. So you prep up your car, and you stage your car is what it's called, staging your car, and then you have one group of lights. You're getting ready to stage. Your second group of light, you stage your car to be going, and you're ready for the light their tree to change. I'm giving you all these freaking racing things. So, and I've only learned it based off of watching Street Outlaws, because this is something I didn't know. Anyway, so you're waiting for the light to go green or the tree to go green, and then off they race. When you give them the hit, it doesn't work that way. You stage your car, I guess, as best as you possibly can, but you're not really. Well, Daddy Dave was staging it in the box, but he still couldn't go until the guy in front of him left. So when he left, that's when, of course, Daddy Dave could go. But Daddy Dave drove around him. So Daddy Dave got the $5,000. So this guy didn't win it, but he got the $5,000 by beating the locals he raced against. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He gets bragging rights there. So this week's Monday night's episode will be, I'm thinking it's Sean Murdernova, but I can't remember who the other person is. I don't know if it's Lizzie Musey or not, but and those of you who do pray and say things, who do pray and think positive things, put positive things and thoughts out and prayers out there for Lizzie Musey. She's going through cancer, and it's breast cancer, and she's one of the lady racers, well-known racer. Pat Musey's her father. In the street outlaw or the racing, no prep racing circuit. So she's dealing with that. So she is going against some of the others for the what they call it's going to be the team captains for the street outlaw no prep king season. She's up for that. Voting ends on May 31st, Memorial Day, or May 31st, the end of May, because that's not Memorial Day. But anyway. For team captain for no prep, but like I said, she's going through breast cancer right now, so just send positive thoughts and prayers her way. She's young. She's I want to think she might, I almost want to say she's in her 20s. I don't think she's in her 30s. I think she's young, in her early 20s, and just having to deal with the cancer and chemo and things of that nature. So just put positive prayers out there for Lizzie Musey of the street outlaw world. So yeah, but that's what we watch on Monday nights, and then Friday nights I think is when Gold Rush Whitewater comes on. So we're still watching that. Discovery picked it back up, started showing those I think in April, when those were being shown last year. Something about taxes and Lord knows what, tax season craziness. Guess television networks have to deal with it too. Alright, so I got those done right there. Oh, let me just do these. No, I'm not going to do those right there. So I have to do these, and then we'll have to come over here, and that will be done, looks like on this side from what I can tell. Then we'll go over to the left side. So that's what we'll be doing the next couple of days, y'all. So I will talk with y'all later. Let me fix this little doodle right here. Alright, so I will talk with y'all later. Y'all have a great one. Bye.